Secondly, after he had returned to the UK voluntarily to stand trial for a breach of the Official Secrets Act, and he was found guilty in 2002. So it was a very frightening experience to go through, and of course we had to give up our jobs, our career prospects, our very way of life, and of course risk prison. And it wasn't just us who did that. David, as I said, went to prison. I was arrested, but his brother was arrested. His two best friends were arrested. Journalists were arrested and threatened with prosecution around this case for daring to expose the crimes of the spies. It was also a salutary lesson to us as well for what it's like to live under a state of constant possible surveillance, where you can't feel that you can have a private telephone conversation or send private emails, where you can't feel that you can have a private conversation in the privacy of your own home, even your bedroom, and also potentially where your friends may be pressured to report on you. And that's what it would be like to live under a Stasi-type state, and that's how we felt we had to live for a number of years. What was also interesting around the case was looking at how the media, who notionally should be able to hold the spies to account, could also be legally controlled. There is a raft of legislation in the UK that can be used to threaten the media and is indeed being used at the moment to stifle media debate about the Edward Snowden case. These include injunctions, super injunctions where you can't even discuss there is an injunction. There are public interest immunity certificates that the government can use, which are like injunctions. They use the Terrorism Act to threaten journalists. They also have a voluntary system called the D-Notice Committee, and a D-Notice has been issued to stifle legitimate debate within our mainstream media about Edward Snowden. Finally, of course, it's not just the whistleblower in UK law who faces prosecution. Also, our journalists can be prosecuted under Section 5 of the